Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the IRS. I work thousands of IRS cases. I've been on national TV. I just had a book come out, IRS Settlements. It's on Amazon. Just so you know, I know what I'm talking about in regard to any IRS matter. So today, I want to give you some special insights into the offer and compromise. So whether you're a professional or you're someone who wanting to file your offer and compromise by yourself, which you shouldn't, unless you owe a small amount of money, you're crazy filing your own offer and compromise if it's a large dollar. So anyway, let me just tell you some special insights into what IRS does you may not aware of. First of all, you got to pass the clearing stage, and that is the first thing that IRS is going to do before the cases even work. They may kick it back to you if all your tax returns are not filed and your withholding is not up to date or your estimate payments are not up to date for at least 6 months. Guess what? Your offer and compromise goes back. So once you get past that hurdle, you go to the next hurdle, and that the case is going to be worked. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. I'm just going to tell you a couple of tips that you really need to be mindful of. Number one is you always write a cover letter. I've been preaching this forever and ever. Why do you write a cover letter? My God, please listen. When you're working the offer program, it's one after the next, after the next, after the next. It all just becomes one long piece of paper. You go on break, you go to lunch, you go on break, you go on lunch, back and forth. You don't even know whose offer you're working. All you're doing is look at numbers. A cover letter, 2 pages, color, nice bond paper, separate your case from somebody else. And for 2 pages, no more, just write why you really need your offer accepted. Good reasons, maybe with some exhibits. For instance, I had a dentist, we got his offer approved. We actually attached this x-rays to show he broke his wrist. So you want to show IRS this just isn't paper going in, but you really have a reason that you can prove. That cover letter sets the tone for the offer, so you're putting in the mind of the agent. That's my wife walking by. She wants an appearance fee. Marie, do you want to look at her face now? Marie, look, come here. Come on. No, you have to. She doesn't have makeup. Now I'm getting the makeup thing. You want to just come in and say hi? Just please. Please. Now I've already said it. I've committed to people. You want to see her, but now come on, just say hi. She won't even come in because she doesn't have her makeup. Anyway, let's keep going on this. The next 2 things that IRS is really going to drill down on the value of your assets. Remember, IRS have all sorts of different computer apps and all this to find out what the value of your assets are. What are they going to do for real estate? They're going to go to realtor.com, zillow.com, and they're going to try to get averages on what that'll be. They'll look at your offer, look at all these tips. Then they're going to go ahead and look at LexisNexis to see if everything you're putting on there is maybe what the LexisNexis report. Remember, they're using the government computer system that you don't have access to. They will look, see how much you traveled. They will go ahead and check that passport, so they can ask the State Department for information. They can look at the state that you're in for information. IRS has many tools at their disposal to make sure that that financial statement is absolutely what you said it is. For me, what I used to do when I was there, I used to work the offer program. It was different when I was there, but what I would do is I'd go ahead and summons the credit card or where you got your loan at. You know what I do is I ask for the financial statement you turned into them. So if you've given a financial statement to a bank, any institution, you know, when when you're asking for money, you make that statement look a little more polished, a little more better. Well, I'll compare that statement to the one that you turned in the IRS. Usually they're 2 different statements. So I want you to know IRS does more due diligence on offers than you think. It's almost like an IRS agent who's going to audit your return, only it's reversed to make sure that audit actually can go and fly through the system. And then it has to be signed off. Depending on the dollar amount, it is signed off by other people. Why? Because IRS is discounting your debt. Anyway, that's just some of the stuff. I'm just sharing this. Now the damn dog wants an appearance. My God, I am screwed. She wants a fee. Listen, I gave you enough good information. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscription. I always give you the best information, despite my animals and my wife. Come on, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscription. I appreciate it. If you need me, I'm always here. I am an expert on anything IRS. Thank you.